Hey guys, it's Sam, and in this video I'm going to be finishing off this sketchbook, which is January 1st, 2016 to September 22nd of 2016. If you haven't seen the first half of this sketchbook, as well as a bunch of other sketchbook videos, there's a playlist linked in the description down below. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so if you guys saw the 2015 one, the end of 2015, you will have seen the beginning of 2016. And it's just figure drawings. Super exciting. Yay, next page. Some hand studies and fan pro drawings. There we go, that's the word. Because, you know, what would a sketchbook be of mine without some fan pro drawings? Just random numbers, just pick some random ones. Nothing special. More figure drawings and a little Bakiru piece that, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you probably saw. Doing some studies of folds and jeans, and yeah, that's about it. Some metal studies. These were in preparation for that Copic metal tutorial I did last year, and just more pen work, trying to switch to pen. I'm still really happy with how this came out. I need to do like another one, but like it took so long. Like I wrote over here like 2 hours just for this little tiny little section. It was so worth it though. It looks awesome still. Some more metal studies and Copics at the top. And these are some OCs from people who follow me on DeviantArt. Then just more sketches, some face studies down here. A little Teen Wolf OT3 up here. This was a reward for something of one of my followers. Don't remember what for. And then just me practicing the same face over and over again in pen. And then this was from the video, the actual tutorial video. So, yay! Then some hands. Some more hands. A lot of this is just going to be studies. More hands. Lots of hands. Some figures. And this bottom part is actually from Andrew Loomis's book. Just slowly making my way through his book. Like 1 page a year. Some more hands. Some figures. Beans, hands, figures. Some clothes and hands. And I think at this point I was like really trying to use my sketchbook like as often as possible, because I'm really bad with using my sketchbook and just practicing. So some more figures. Andrew Loomis, and then this was me trying to figure out some poses for Mano. And yeah, because it's really hard to think of poses for him. Oh, this was at a convention. I was like, did I draw this at a convention? Yeah, I drew this at a convention. Same with these ones. And this is my OC Leo. This was some random chick, some stock reference, I don't remember. Fan Pro. That's Leo, and that's, is this Cleo? Doesn't really look like her, but okay, that's my other OC, but whatever. More figures. Just kind of doing some mapping with faces. This was when I was taking an art class online, and I drew like so much for that class, and if you guys follow my Patreon, then you've seen like all of my work. That was a fun class though. More figures, trying to get simple, because again, like all these previous figure ones have been like kind of extensively detailed. And it's 30 seconds and they look like messy and junky, so I'm trying to get back to like as few strokes as possible. More hands and some feet. Feet and Loomis heads. Probably can't show that other page because there's some nudity. But here's some more stuff from that art class I took. A bunch of eyes. I was trying to make like a cool looking page where there would just be nothing but eyes, but then I got so impatient, so like here's a day, here's a day, here's a day, and here's a day. So it took me 4 days to do this. And then of course Alex spilled, I think it was tea, on my sketchbook. This is for my comparison Sakura and Uniball gel pens. And yeah, more studies, more figures. Figures, hands, airplane. I guess you could say, like, to sum up last year, in terms of all the stuff that I did, it was literally just hardcore non-stop practicing. Really just doing studies after studies. This was just an off day for me over here. I still kind of like that face though. But yeah, last year was really a lot about studies and just drawing as often as I could. Like, it's kind of like that so far this year, but it's taken on a different theme. Still kind of like, oh, this was for that Shishomru picture. It's a cool pose. I like that pose. Yeah, this was for my Shishomru painting. I wanted to practice drawing the hand before I actually drew it on the actual serious drawing because I don't like erasing on watercolor paper. So yeah, just lots and lots of practice, doing my best to do like a sketchbook page a day, or just at least drawing something every day. Oh, and this is when I got that gold ink stuff. I was trying to figure out how to use it. And I think this was from my hand tutorial. Yep, from my hand tutorial. Yeah, so these 3 pages were from the tutorial on YouTube, and then these 2 pages were on that extra bit on Patreon. And then this was me figuring out Shang for that Disney drawing challenge last year. Trying to like research those ancient outfits and stuff and trying to figure out some styles. And these were random people from Instagram. I was just browsing portraits. And this was testing some gel pens we found, just seeing which ones works and which one didn't. More Fan Pro at the bottom. And Starfire and Raven, more hands. I was trying to replicate like the style of hands that I did a while ago, where the way that I drew it looked kind of broken and not exactly archaic, but like witchery. Like it looked creepy and bony. So I was trying to do that a little bit over here. I still like that. It's very aesthetically pleasing to me. So I need to try that again. That was fun. And this was from Sakura's tutorial. I think this was the forearm. Just the forearm. Yeah. So you can find that on YouTube. He has a tutorial on how to draw the forearm. And that's Sakura. And then the same thing with, I think this was just shoulders. I don't remember what that tutorial was. Practicing expressions. Again, this year was all just practice, 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 practice. And yeah. It definitely helped though. It made a significant difference. I mean, if you look at my art from 2015 and my art from 2016, like there is a rather big jump. And this was quite a big contributing factor to that. I'm sorry if I'm flipping through this kind of fast, it's just it's all studies, it seems a little bit not exciting. This was the beginning of me trying to draw roses in preparation for my book. Here's some more rose practice and me also trying to figure out, okay, like I drew the roses, now what's it gonna look like on the cover? So a little bit of that. Roses! Oh my gosh, I could go on an entire video about that. That was some interesting experience learning how to draw those. And oh, that's the end. So yeah, that's the rest of this 2016 sketchbook. Obviously I drew more in 2016, but just this book ends at September 22nd with 30-second figure drawings. But yeah, like I said, mostly studies and just practicing a bunch of different stuff. And also trying to hit like the hammer on the same stuff. Like I drew consistently a lot of hands and a lot of figures. And yeah, so, because you don't want to practice like too much of a different variety of stuff all at once. Because that can just get overwhelming and it's, I don't know, not great for your brain. But like, if you just try and hit like a couple things and it makes a difference. So let's look how busy that is, like compared to, I'm gonna go to the last page. There's just so much less lines than that. Just I like this looks so much better. I need to make it cleaner though. It's not good enough. It'll never be good enough. Okay, that's it for this sketchbook. That went faster than I was thinking it was going to. yeah, so basically, like I was saying, just lots and lots of study. It's not a super exciting sketchbook video, but you know, what can you do? And if you want to see more sketches from me, as well as keep up to date with my current sketchbook, definitely check out my Patreon page, linked in the description down below. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you liked it, feel free to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I upload new art-related videos every Thursday and Saturday, all with the hopes to inspire you guys to improve. So thanks for watching. Bye!